So here I am running out of the house, late for work, and it dawned on me that I wanted to show you what we can do in a pinch of time to still save money. Maybe you feel like you can't save money because you don't have the time. Got a couple ways that you can kind of mitigate that. Hold on and watch this video. Typically, I will have thrown the carcass into the freezer because I didn't have time to do anything with it, but it preserves it just fine. Put it in a Ziploc bag, wrap it up in cellophane and tin foil, whatever can keep it pretty airtight. Then when I have time, I take it completely frozen and then crack it in half and put it in just a little bit of water to cover it so that it'll make a good broth. Cover it with my see-through lid because I like to peek and see what's going on, and put it at a little medium low, and I walk away and take care of a few chores while this comes to a good texture, I guess is a good way to put it, because the bones will start to get a little softer, the meat will start to fall off, and then I'll show you how we send it through one more time for bone broth while we process what's left on it for the pot pie. Okay, we've been going for a couple hours on medium low, no real major messes, and I'm going to take this off the heat and let it get a little bit cooler. Let's do this real quick. See how thick the broth looks. We're not quite done with that. That's actually an additional bonus aside from the pot pie. So we're going to let this cool. I like to keep it covered, and we'll come back probably in about another hour. All right, it's cooled down a little bit. I can touch it. My hands are pretty used to some heat, so you may want to go a little longer. But you can see it's nice and thick, the broth is. And we're going to strain it from this into this. A good size strainer that fits completely into a bowl. Why a bowl? Because we're going to catch this broth, and we're going to do a little more with it. Clean sink. Leaky faucet. Sorry, it's making noise. Dump everything in there. But don't get rid of this yet. We're going to do something with that too. I mean, you don't want to wash things more than you have to, right? Now, when you lift this out, all the great broth is saved into that bowl. Then bring it over here to drain just a little bit more and cool a little bit more so that your fingers can handle it without completely making you miserable. So while the chicken carcass is cooling, I'm going to pull this up so that we can still use the sink and just let this sit here until really the next video. I'm going to start showing you, but it continues in another video. We're going to use the pot we cooked in, a brand new one, and our strained carcass. And now we're ready to get to work. In case it's not apparent what I'm doing, good meat, no bones, no cartilage. The raw, not raw, but what we're working from, a carcass that's been boiled and is sitting here. And in this pot goes all the bones, all the fat, all the cartilage for sure. Okay, yes, I have washed my hands, and this is not going anywhere. We're going to go to a new video, and I'm going to show you what I do with it. But for right now, we're setting it aside. Get rid of my plate. And I have this to make a chicken pot pie out of. Or I can stick this back into a bag in the freezer and have it ready for another time and not have to have gone through all of this. So basically what I'm saying is take the carcass of a rotisserie chicken or a chicken you've picked everything off of for a meal, you've baked it yourself, and instead of wasting the time to go through deboning it right then, if you don't have the time, you can still save money. Throw the carcass in a Ziploc bag, toss it into the freezer. Then when you have time, you can go just like I did, straight from freezer to pot to shredding the chicken. You can even take that shredded chicken and put it back in a freezer bag and have that ready to grab instead of going out to eat or instead of buying more chicken. Just utilize it straight from the freezer after you've already deboned it and stored it in the bag. So that's two things that you've been able to save time on and save money. The third one, of course, is going to be that delicious bone broth. New video. So I'm going to take just a few pieces from my other rotisserie chicken that's been in the freezer or, pulled. I'm going to throw it in there to just give me a little bit more. So you can freeze that pulled chicken and utilize it, or you can just do it fresh and utilize it. Hit the subscribe button, please, and hit the bell so that you'll get a notification and find out how that stretched into now 3 different things that you can use, either right at the moment, some great bone broth for the future, or something you can put back real quick to make for quick savings on a nice, easy meal with healthy ingredients, and you've already spent that money. Look forward to seeing you again soon.